What is going on out there, good people? And welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. Just sitting back down at the desk to go ahead and get this daily recap out of the way as we close out the first week of March, one day in to the month of March, and we are one day closer to a payout. Another solid day today, y'all. We stuck to our guns and we locked in our profits today. That's what it was all about. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up the trade performance, reviewing trades for March 1st. Gross profit on the day, $646.50. We gave back $1. That might be the first time I have ever traded and only gave back $1, y'all. So that left us with a net profit of $645.50. That was trading at a 87.5 success rate, saying that we took 21 trades, 2 losses, 1 even. Average winning trade, $30.79. Average losing trade, 50 cents. Largest winning trade, $85. Largest losing trade, 50 cents. And that is how you do it, y'all. That was trading actually 3 PA accounts and the cash account. And we locked that in fairly early this morning. And I made the executive decision to not take any more trades. So what we're going to look at is just the trades that we took in the 25K account. That was the leading account today, if you could believe it, because the 50K accounts I trade in queues. The $25,000 account I trade MNQs. So to be up the most in the 25K account is actually pretty doggone good, if I don't say so myself. But let's go ahead. Let's bring up the 5-minute chart. Let's look and see what the market did today. It was spectacular. This is just incredible what this market is doing. I mentioned the other day that the honored trader had stated in Discord that the market is just kind of euphoric right now. It's just, this is a perfect example of it. This thing went 300 points today, y'all. 300 points. Are you hearing what I'm saying? 4:30 this morning, it sold off. Where does it sell off to, y'all? A 4-hour level. This thing comes up. I put this intraday level on the chart. I'm gonna start making those black because they are a little easier to see. There were some blue ones that were on the chart that we saw a couple of times. Those were intraday levels. I was trying to figure out what time frame or where they came from. They were just intraday levels that I had made blue to make them easier to see on the chart. But I think the black dash lines make it a little easier. So y'all will have to let me know what you think about that. But comes up, kind of just chops around that at 7:30. Again, this is another time where liquidity comes into the market, pushes the market up the previous high of day, comes on back down, finds support at previous day's close, comes back up, flips the chart red, pretty much just flat. And this thing flips green at market open and it does not look back. This thing, that's impressive, y'all. This is impressive because you don't expect to just keep seeing 5-minute green candles without some kind of pullback. And we never got a pullback. We got a red candle mixed in there, a little doji, another red candle, little doji. but never got a pullback like that. It's a little small pullback. That's impressive. And then around 3 o'clock, me and Spark were in the Discord chatting, and I kind of told him, I was like, this is going to sell off. This will sell off to about 325. And I was out in my shop, and I had dropped the line at 325. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that one on this chart, because that was a significant level, intraday level that I had noticed. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to make that one black. I'm going to come to template. I'm going to save that as default. So now every time I drop a line on there, it'll be black. So we're going to close this one out and look at that on the 2-minute chart. Now that I just dropped it at 325, look how that just chopped around that area. So let's open up we'll make it big too, the 200 tick chart. And we're just going to look at the trades that I took this morning. And we were in and out of the market early, y'all. We were in and out early. We'll blow that up. And this is where we first started trading at this morning, right around 7:30. So let's go ahead. We'll blow it up a little bit more. Makes it a little easier, I think, for us to see it. But market was a little choppy. This was that intraday level at the lower area, and just kind of chopped around it. But we are above the 200, below this intraday level, so kind of wedged in between there. And then we finally flip, and it flips it green, and we're above everything. So I take this long right here, and I want to see this just keep pushing up and get over this pivot. And it doesn't do it. And I'm kind of chasing my stop behind it. Comes back, I get stopped out. Okay, no problem. Kind of consolidates over, and I get back in long right here. And we get a nice move up. And during this move, I attach my stop to the 20 EMA, because my thought is, notice it came up, it caught support on the 20 EMA, and it kept pushing. So I wanted to see if we can get it to do that again. It didn't. And that's why you see me stop out right here, because my stop was attached. It was a trailing stop that was trailing on the 20 EMA. So it comes back, stops me out, sells back off. No big deal. Let's come on over. Let's watch it. Comes up the previous high of day, tries to break it several times, and it just cannot do it. Flips the chart red. If I was at the desk, that is money. Let's look at that. Let's say you take the entry right there, 102. Stop is going to be 110. That's an 8-point stop at 102. This thing goes down to about 87. It's about 15 points. It's about 2R. So it's a nice solid 2R trade. And you know me, I'm only going to expect to get down there to the 200 moving average, that red dash line. That's all I'm going to expect out of that trade. So breaks it just a little bit, flips, come on back up. Going long right here. Nah, it's not a good long. You figure your entry is at 100. Stop is going to be 87. That's a 13-point stop. So that's not bad. That's within my 15 points. But look to the upside. You get in at 101. Target 108. You're only getting about 8 points out of that trade. So not really good RR on that one. But let's just keep watching this till we get to our next trade. And we don't really get one in until the market is either open or about to open, I think. So 907, that's where we take the first one at. So comes on up, pushes back down, just kind of chopping around again, wedged between this intraday level and now the 200. Chart flips green. I go long above the 200, expecting this to hold and go. Let's look at the numbers. So an entry of 91, stop is going to be down here about 81. That's a 10-point stop. I could deal with it. Pulls back. It does not stop me out. Now, I don't know how long it's been since I've been using this strategy where I put my stop down below the pivot. Times before, I would just put it on this previous bar. And that's what's kind of helped my edge a little bit lately, is I'm giving this room to work. Before, very tight stop, but I was looking at momentum trades that just go. Now, when this flips green, stop here, or entry here, stop there. If it's between 10 to 15 points, I'm good with that. So comes back down, nowhere's near my stop, pushes back up, flips the chart green. Look what I do, y'all. I grab some more here. This comes back down. I grab some more here because now I'm expecting this, since we've gotten above it, I'm gonna expect the hold. Kind of breaks it, makes me a little worried, and then it makes this move up. I get out of my position. So let's look at these and you'll see why I took an L. I'm green on that one. I'm way green on these. I am just about even. Look at that when I put that line there. That's the one that I lost 50 cents on, y'all, right there. And then, actually, no, I'm sorry. That's the one. That's the flat trade. Remember I said it was one flat trade? That's the one flat trade, 92.25. This is the one that I lost on, 92.50. I lost 0.25 per contract. So, but watch this, y'all. Watch this. I got out right there. Watch this. Look at that thing go. All I had to do is be patient. This is one of those ones, right idea, wrong time, and I'm not patient. You figure, I don't know what my average price is, but let's just go with that one. 92. This thing rips all the way up to 118. So 92, 102, that's 10, that's 20. And previous high of day is just going to be my target, y'all. So 25K account, this trade, we probably would have gotten over or gotten close to where we needed to be to request a payout. But this thing just rips. And then you see I go long right here. Not good. I'm chasing. So I get long. This thing comes back down. And now think about this. Where can I put a stop at? This is not one of those where it flips and I can put a stop. So let's just look at this one here. 118. That's 10 points. My thought was to see if it was going to hold this demand, which it didn't. It broke it here. And it was a good thing that I just didn't take a stop right there. But it's curled back down, flips green, red, back to green, and I hammer in. This is why the 25K account is up higher than the 50K accounts. I hammered in right there, y'all. So I'm already in long here. I hammer in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right there. Plus the 3, maybe 4 that's over there. And watch what this thing does, y'all. We take this thing for a nice ride. Again, I attach my stop to the 20 moving average, expecting it to hold. Comes back down, taps it, stops me out. Let's see what it does. We know what the market did. The market just ran like crazy today. But had I held this would have been a payday, y'all. At least just held one of them. If I just would have held one and put that one at break even, the market went 300 points. That's $600. But see, it kind of curled and then just kind of sold back off. And then it finally just caught traction. But that's what we did today, y'all. And that's just breaking down the trades that we took in the 25K account. Let's just kind of watch it and see what it does. And this is why I like look at that 10 o'clock spurt. Actually, yeah, that's 10 o'clock spurt. This is why I like the 200 tick chart, because it gives you opportunity. You look at a 2-minute chart, it might be just kind of range bound, not the tick chart. The tick chart is going to be giving you some higher highs, some higher lows. It's going to give you some opportunities to take some trades, but it could be a little high paced. But just look at how it's playing out. Look at those flips from green, red, green. Green, red. You get a quick flip right there. If you would have took that one and put your stop there, you're going to stop out. But then when this flips back green again, now you can put your stop there and you're going to make back everything you lost there plus some. Flip to red, flips back green, same concept. Go long, put your stop. Payday. These are the days that I should have been sitting in front of the chart. I say that I want to trade between 9:30 to 11:30. I've kind of revised that. You see, I've been at the desk at like 7:30 a few times this week. But yeah, it's still 11:15. It's not even 11:30 yet. And again, like I said, once you get above this 200, like these plays here, nah, I wouldn't really trade those. I could take that long. Stop is going to be there. It's not enough room up to the 200. Can't take that one. But let this thing get back above the 200. Flips red, back green. Like I said, go long here. Stop there. This one's stopping you out. How many points is that? That's 79. That's only 8 points. That's 8 points. It's going to stop you out. And then when it flips back, you just go long again. Figure you long at 78. Stop at 69. That's 9 points. But look at the move it makes. Bankroll. Flips red. Don't play the red. Wait on the flip back green. Let's say you go long on this pullback, 92. Stop is going to be 85. That's 7 points. Rip again. Pulls back, flips green. Now you're getting a little extended from the 200. So now you might start worrying if this is going to make a good solid move. But it does. Then it flips red, back green, again, extended from the 200. It does not break the high of the previous pivot. Remember, I always say when this flips and I go long, I'm paying attention to this pivot. If we don't break this pivot, this is technically setting a lower high from the previous pivot. So I'm always being cognizant of where that pivot is located. So we set the lower high and now we get that retracement back to the 200, flips it back green. If you want to take this one, 223, stop is at 214, 9 points. You see, it stays right there between 10, or actually I could say 8 to about 15, but get a nice little pop up there. That probably was about a 1-to-1 trade. You get a flip, a little short-lived. Now, this is something that I used to pay attention to. These like little short-lived flips. I get a little worried about those, but entry, stop. It's almost like a shakeout right there. I'm not sure. Give this a little extra room just to be safe, and you'll be safe. Comes down and then it rips. But just a thing of beauty, y'all. Thing of beauty. Let's keep on just speeding it up and seeing what it does. Man, I love just seeing the colors on this chart just kind of flip like that. Just so you can see where those crossovers are happening at. And notice you're just getting a quick flip red, quick flip red. This day made a lot of people some money, guaranteed. Especially those people that just buy long at the open and give it a good range and just stay in a trade all day. You got paid. You absolutely got paid. And then once market close or get close to closing, 2 o'clock, you get that little double top right there. And notice this level has not broken. This level has not broken. It just kind of sails on off. This was that 325 that I dropped on the chart. We kind of chopped around it. And we'll probably see a sell-off on Monday. We'll probably see the market come on back down. But on that note, y'all, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wrap this one up. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, now would be an excellent time. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Not sure why my little banner is not popping up. And when I click the button, it still don't want to pop up. So I'm going to have to fix that. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. We'll be back at it again on Monday. Like I said, we're in a good position in all of the PA accounts. I'm going to be making a video on one of the PA accounts probably after I wrap this one up. It was a PA account that I did something very stupid in. That's kind of the reason why I traded the way I've been trying to trade this week. I am trying to work on my mental, trying to work on that. My strategy, I think, is a solid strategy. It's my mental that gets in the way. It's my need to be greedy. It's my need to be right. So that's what I've been working on this week. I've been trying to be accepting of the small greens, because a lot of times a smaller, decent green for me can turn into a very big red day. So that's what I've been working on. I'm reading I got a new book. Not actually reading it. It's an audio book. I'll probably do a video on that as well, because it is a very good book on the mental game of trading. So be on the lookout for that as well. On that note, I'm wrapping this one up. We'll be back at it next week. Peace.